even have a car wash where the workers show up in the morning and they have to pay the owner of the car wash for the privilege of working there during the day. Every morning they pay $12 to the car wash owner for the privilege of earning tips during the day.
That's
Obvious to
crazy.
say, these car wash workers go back home with 20, 25, $30 maybe in the day for 9, 10, and 12-hour work days. I have copies of the report here. They are free for you to take it, take a look. It's I know it's tragic to be reading about this, but we have to learn a little bit. We're also working on the domestic workers situation. As you may know, it's not even legally possible to say domestic worker because you are not classified as a worker. You are classified as a companionship, and you are not entitled to many of the workers' rights in the law. So we are working with them. We are trying to pass a law at the state of Illinois level, and we are trying to pass a law at the federal level to recognize these workers as what they are, workers. And we are focusing on that effort too. And then we get to the big issue of immigration. Most of our members, and we have around 450, 500 members now, more or less. Most of our members are immigrants, not all of them undocumented, but immigrants, the majority of them. And we understand that immigration reform is sorely needed. We have been fighting for immigration reform. We have been fighting for to legalize people who came here to work. They did cross the border, yeah. They did violate a law, yeah. They committed an administrative fault, yeah, they did. But you know what? They have been here working for 5, 10, 15, 20, 22 years. They have been paying taxes because the employer, of course, discounts taxes, every time they get paid. And we need to legalize them. And I'm really glad to say that for the first time in history, in all this history of the immigration or proposed immigration reform, the issue of people with disabilities is included because it had been always excluded. The law talked about people working, the law talked about the parents, the sons, daughters, relatives of people working, but never addressed the issue of people with disabilities. And among this population, we have a lot of people who came here to work, had a workplace accident, became a person with a disability, can't work anymore, and is here in a sort of a limbo without many benefits that you would be entitled to if you were a legal resident or a citizen of the United States. The problem is that this law is the product, this proposal is obviously the product of a political negotiation